Next up, Ian Heinisch is minus 150 against Omari Akhmedov, plus 130. Ian Heinisch is back after his first loss in the UFC. He lost to Derek Brunson, which, in my opinion, that was one of the best Derek Brunsons we've ever seen. It's beyond disciplined, which, as many of you know, that is not Derek Brunson's MO. Omari Akhmedov is a middleweight mainstay in the UFC, being with the company for 6 years. He's coming off a win versus the undersized Zach Cummings. That's what we said when we broke down that fight. I like Heinisch a lot here, just in general, for this fight. Mike, how do you see this fight going? And I don't know, do you think Heinisch is going to get the finish here, or do you think Omari is too tough?
Well, I definitely think that Ian can get the finish here. Like you said, Amari just finished or just got the win over Cummings, but Cummings has terrible striking. It's terrible, like absolutely, like ridiculously terrible. So I don't even count that as much. But Ian Heinisch has just as good of wrestling, if not better, and his striking is way better. He learned a lot in that Brunson fight because he saw a Brunson that was way meaner than most people seen lately. I counted him out in that fight because I bet against him, and I lost. So it hurt, but it is what it is. I think Ian Heinisch learned a lot from that fight. I think that he's got a lot of character and that he has some potential to be a UFC star. I mean, he's a guy that went to prison, made some bad choices, turned his whole life around, and now he's in the UFC at the highest echelon of the sport, and he has the chance to just prove everybody wrong who doubted him. So I really like Ian Heinisch here. I was going to pick him as my pick this week, but I got my boy down the road that we're going to talk about.
But similar to Mike said, it's like we both have a decently heavy lean on Heinisch. Honestly, if it gets much closer to even money, that's probably gonna have to be a bet. Um, the dude just has such a great story, and you got to root for guys like that, especially in situations like this.